مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا. Right. It's very important that you have a roadmap when you're learning qaedah, guys. Yeah. To be very honest with you, look, when I was learning qaedah, I had no clue. I don't know what I'm doing. I thought I'm crazy. And I used to learn letters and I used to try to memorize them. And I didn't know what I'm doing. But you lot, I want to give you a roadmap. And I want to make sure you guys are happy. Is anyone here not happy? If you're not happy, you can drop a comment so I can read it. And we shall do nothing about it. If you're not happy, then yes. Yeah, okay. Learn this with me and you'll be happy. All right. Have a look at this guy. We started off by introducing letters to you guys. I taught you letters on three different planets. This planet, and then this planet, and then this planet. The reason I separate letters like this because it's easier to learn letters. It's easier to learn letters when you divide them like this. To be very frank with you, when I learned letters, I learned them like this. I'll show you exactly how I learned. I learned them like this. Now, although you can learn letters like this, you can learn Latin in many ways. There is no, I mean, this is fine, but okay, you know, how can I group them? It was easier. So when I used to teach students this in the past, what they used to do is that a lot of students, I realized they do this. Alif, ba, ta, tha. So if I ask them what letter is this, they think of this letter, this letter, this letter, and they come to this letter. That's not right, guys. Because if you memorize letters in order and you have to go through the order to figure this out, one day when you see a letter like this out of nowhere, you would say, oh, I don't know this letter. Please show me this page. And you start reading all the way from here. Then you figure out this. Yeah. So you have to know the shapes of these letters and you must be able to pronounce them correctly. And this is what we do in our courses. Alhamdulillah. So these courses here, for example, you have course 1.1 all the way to 1.16. These courses are there to teach you two letters together, two letters. Some of them have one letter alone. You learn letters in pairs, but you also learn how to perfect the pronunciation of these letters, which is very crucial, guys. It's very important that when you pronounce thought, you learn how to pronounce it properly. After we did this, we put letters in a spaceship, if you guys remember, where we learned joining letters and, letters that don't join. Can someone quickly tell me what are the letters that actually don't like to join with other letters? Quickly. No. You guys are looking. Now you guys are looking. It is right in front of you, right? Okay. So there we go, guys. There we go. Okay. Non-friendly letters. Thank you. Alif, dal, dal, ra, za. These letters don't join with other letters. The reason it is important, or it's good to know friendly, non-friendly letters, because they can help you separate lam from alif sometimes. They help. Yeah. So this is definitely not alif because alif doesn't join with the letter that come after him. You see that? Which is good in life. Okay. All right. Let's continue. Okay. From the spaceship, we are coming down to planet Earth. When we come down to planet Earth, we have this thing outside the planet, what we call ozone layer. Is that what it's called? This layer gets the letter, changes the letter, and they become activated. All right, guys? The letters get activated, and now they have fatha, kasra, and dhamma. Now the letters have fatha, kasra, and dhamma. All right? So the same letter, let's go back to spaceship. When you're in a spaceship, the same letter, for example, ba, has a fatha, it's ba. Ba with the kasra is b, ba with the dhamma is bu. They are all activated. We call them active letters, habaib. We call them what letters? Active letters. Now what happened? Some of these letters, I mean all of them, they got activated and then they got activated. Fatha, kasra, dhamma. But also what happened? Some of these letters didn't. When I say some of them, I mean all of them, yeah? Now, what we're going to do, we're going to learn these letters as they are silent. You guys with me? Now, these letters, rather than getting activated, where is it gone? Rather than hitting here and getting activated, they didn't. So now we go back to spaceship, and now we have all these letters, but they are not activated. Where is the spaceship, guys? It's gone. Here we go. Now we have this spaceship, but now these letters are not activated anymore. Oh my God, what's going to happen now? Well, it looks strange. What should we do now? Well, when letters are not activated, you need at least one active letter. Is this beginner's class? Yes. You need at least one active letter. You need at least one active letter to read them. Okay? So what I did here to make this sound like a very cool story, I just imagined this. Look what happened here. So the letters came through the spaceship. They were all activated. You guys following the story? The letters, when they came through this and then they landed on the ground, they were activated. But when they fell in the sea, they became silent. Ha ha ha. I'm making up the story, so give me a chance, please. Now, letters that fell in the sea, they were silent. So ba, for example, it fell in the sea, it became silent. Isn't that cool? For me to pronounce ba as a silent letter here, ba as a silent letter, I need to have an active letter. So I'm going to bring mim with the fatha. Or we can bring any other letter from the world. Okay? I can only read ba as a silent letter when I have an active letter with it. Are you guys following? Now, we are going to say mim fatha ba sukun maba. Ta-da! Again, once again, guys. Letters came down. Some of them fell in the ground. Some of them fell in the sea. When I say some of them, I mean all of them, yeah? All right? Now, letters that came on the ground, they were activated. Fatha, kasra, dhamma. Letters that fell in the sea, they all became silent. So the same ba with the fatha here, ba, same ba with the sukun. Okay? Now, let's understand this. When letters have sukun, when they're silent, we cannot read them on their own. We cannot read them on their own. We need an active letter with them. Now, let's go back, inshallah ta'ala, to our original letters and let's try to learn this, yeah? Right, we've been in the spaceship for quite long. I mean, now the letters are, okay. Let me see if I can draw this instead. Okay. Here is the sea. Would have been much easier. Actually, let me draw it here, yeah? Right, the silent letters, the story of silent letters. So here is a sea, and here is some ground, okay? And as you can see, it's very greeny green, very greeny green. I am going to take each letter from here and mix them together. All right, guys? So let's use one active letter. Let's use one active letter, and we are going to call it mim with the fatha ma. We can take any active letter, but for now, I'm just taking mim with the fatha ma. Happy, guys? Okay. Let's use it with the first ever letter, and that is, what letter is it? Let's use it, inshallah ta'ala, with lonely letters. We're going to skip alif. We're going to skip alif. We're going to skip alif. You know why? Because that comes under stretching letters. We're going to leave alif, guys. That's okay. Anyone upset? I'm going to go to Hamza. Hamza sukun. We have Hamza with the sukun. Look at this. Hamza with sukun. Can we read Hamza with the sukun? No, we can't. What should we do? Well, try to read it. No, I can't. what do we need to do to this Hamza, guys? We need to add it to what? Thank you. We need to add it to meme. Now, look at this. We add Hamza Sukun to meme. Meme Fatha. Look at this. Meme Fatha. Follow this, guys. Meme Fatha. Hamza Sukun Ma. Meme Fatha. Hamza Sukun Ma. If you guys are following, Hamza here, it is not. Let's go back here. This Hamza is not, does not equal, it is not a Hamza Fatha A. I'm not reading it as A. I'm not reading it as E. I'm not reading it as U. Do you guys see that? Bala see. Bala or not Bala, guys? You guys don't know what Bala is? Huh? Anyone know what Bala means? Someone is saying no. What's this, guys? Bala or not Bala? Okay. Now someone is saying, I don't know. If you know what Bala means, then you say, I don't know. Okay. Everyone happy? Bala or Zibala? Zibala. It means really good. Chalo. Now, Hamza as a Sukun is not read as A, it is read as a silent letter, just the sound. You guys see that? When I indulge it with an active letter, Meme Fatha Hamza Sukun, you can hear it now. Ma, ma. I'm going to give you guys a different example because everyone loves examples. Seen. I'm going to use an example, and that is seen. Have a look at this. Seen. Seen with the Sukun. Can I read seen with the Sukun on its own? No. Yeah, I'm going to need to add it with meme. It can be any letter, but I'm just using meme. Meme Fatha, Seen Sukun is mas. Meme Fatha, Seen Sukun is mas. But please try to understand. Understand. Seen here is not sa. It is not sa. It is not si. It is not su. It is just the sound. Okay? Meme, fatha, seen, sukun, mas. You guys following this? All right. All right. All right. Now, if I bring all the rest of the silent letters, of course, you're going to find it a little bit strange. And you're going to say, Ustad, why are you doing this to me? Well, I'm doing this to you so you can read Quran, inshallah, one day. You can read Quran one day. All right. I'm going to use meme as an example. Meme, fatha, ba, sukun, mab. Let's use the next letter. Meme, fatha, ta, sukun, mat. You see that? Not mata, not mati, not matu. If it ta has a fatha, we say mata. Ta with the kasra, together, mati. Ta with the dhamma, both together, matu. Ta with sukun, mat. We spell it. Meme, fatha, ta, sukun, mat. Guys, if I have to take 20 years to get you guys used to this, we'll take 20 years. Anyone have 20 years? No? Okay. Mala. Okay, move on to next. Meme fatha. If I bring tha as a silent letter, we cannot read it. We add an active letter to it. Meme fatha. Notice this. Meme fatha tha sukun mas. Okay. Okay. Next. Meme fatha. Jim sukun majid. I'm not saying j, I'm not saying g, I'm not saying ju, I'm just saying j, maj. Mim fatha, excuse me. Mim fatha, ha sukun, mah. Mim fatha, kha sukun, mah. Mim fatha, kha sukun, mah. Okay. You guys are used to read two letters together. This is something not new to you guys. Remember when we were doing sentences? Okay. Let's get the first student, inshallah ta'ala. Co-host, if you can unmute the first student. Okay. Zainab, read me this one, please. Spell this one for me, please.
ميم فتحة دال سكون مدى.
You guys see that? Mim fatha dal sukun mada. We don't say mim fatha ma and then come to dal sukun. No, if you say dal sukun, there is no sound to dal sukun unless there is something else with it. Please, this one.
ميم فتحة دال سكون مذ.
Dal sukun mad. Let's get the next student. Raise your hand if you want to read. Please read me, spell me this one.
Mim fatha ra sukun mar.
I like it very much. I like it very much. Hold on. Mar or mar?
Mar.
Let's not forget ra is a full mouth letter. Mekh or mekh?
Moch. Because for masla.
Very good. Now give me this one now.
Mim fatha za sukun maz.
Very nice. Mim but hazakun mas. Let's get the next student.
Mim fatha sin sukun mas.
Oops.
Oh, it's a fatha. Oh, I mean mim fatha ma, sin fatha sa, masa.
You see that, guys? It's spelled differently. Mim fatha ma, sin fatha sa together.
Masa.
But wait a second. What if sin is like this?
Mas is a sukun.
Mim fatha sin sukun is?
Mas.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah. I try to trick him, but the guy is smart. How about this one?
Mim fatha shin sukun mash.
Mesh. Very good. I like the way you spelled it. Mim fatha shin sukun mesh. Very good. Next student. If you can spell this one.
Mim fatha sad sukun mos.
MashaAllah. Either he forgot his tajweed and that. Mes or mes?
Mos.
I like that. Sod is a full mouth letter and he haven't forgotten that. Some people say, Ustad, because of COVID, due to COVID-19, I forgot.
Oh.
Okay, how about this one?
Mim fatha dot sukun mod. Mad.
Mim fatha dot sukun mad. Excellent. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Next student.
Mim fatha ta sukun bat.
Mel. Okay. How about this one?
Mim fatha ba dhal kasra zi. Bazi.
Mim fatha ma, dha kasra dhi. Together.
Bazi.
Maldi. But if dha had a sukoon, what would you do then?
Mim fatha ذال سكون بس.
Mim fatha, dha sukun, mouth. Well done. Mouth, dha is a full mouth letter. We don't say mouth, we say mouth. Well done. Okay, we can mute the student. Okay, thank you very much, co-host and everyone else. Guys, as you can see, we're moving one letter at a time. I really want you guys to perfect the way you're pronouncing these silent letters. There's a lot that I'm going to teach you about these silent letters, but later on. But let's get the story straight, guys, because without a story, we're going to be confused. Letters came on the planet. Letters that fell on the ground. Letters that landed on the ground, they were active. Letters that landed in the sea, they became silent. For us to read these silent letters, we must join them with active letters. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Now, can we read active letters on their own? Can someone tell me real quick? It's a yes or no. If I have, for example, Mim Fatha, and then I have something Fatha, let's say Ra Fatha, and then I have Dal Fatha. You see, I can say Mim Fatha Ma. It's an independent letter. I spell it independently. Then I say Ra Fatha Ra. Now I'm gonna join them. The reason I don't have to join, the reason I'm joining them because they're one word. Dal Fatha Da Marada. You guys with me? So if I have an active word, each letter in this word is on its own. Mim Fatha Ma, Ra Fatha Ra, Dal Fatha Da. Da says to Mim, I don't need you. Mim says to Ra, I don't need you. Ra says to both of them, I don't need you. Then the reader, the person who's reading says, I need all three of you to be together. Then we say Marada. But in life, if you ever see Dal Sukun, oh, that is sad. Don't leave it alone. Go to Dal. Get yourself active, please. This is you. Get yourself together. Be active. Go to Dal and say, bro, what's going on here? Dal will say, well, I'm silent. How would it say I'm silent when it's actually silent? And you say, don't worry. We're going to be together. Mim Fatha Dal Sukun Mad. There you go. Silent letter cannot be read on its own. Thank you very much, guys. I'll be seeing you next week, and we shall continue, inshallah.